2K Sports welcomes you to Miami, the home of the Heat. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA and all its great action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home.
And they're 1-0 against them this season, and this is the final matchup. So a little bit of extra incentive tonight, knowing they have a chance for the season sweep.
And just as much motivation on the other side of the equation. Like, no team likes getting swept, whether it's against your biggest rival or a team you don't even care about.
Well, RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bane. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Bane.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Their team's main focus tonight? Well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And here's Edwards, following the three-pointer by Bam Adebayo. Jackson with the screen. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Edey can't hit. And here's Miami. Here's Hackett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Now here's Edwards. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Flying high, Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Here's Hero. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Again, the miss by the Heat.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
The kick out to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Edwards looking it over. Left side, Bane. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Adebayo. And he makes that one. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Adebayo. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Outside Hero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a read by Hero. He knew the pick and roll would give him some options.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 5. Now here's Edwards. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edey. And it's Miami with the rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Here's Edwards. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside, Hero. To the inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And so it's the Miami Heat in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Miami leading by 9. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player. I carried that with me. And Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Bounce pass from Rozier. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Has to Ware. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Basket counts.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Pippen. Outside Mathurin. Down low. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
To the middle. Here's Ware. Great D that time from Bagley. The Grizzlies trail by 9. It's Pippen on the win. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And a wide open look for Bane. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Aldama. Here's Edey. Scoreless thus far. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
There's the 3. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Lets it go from the wing. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it. Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Edwards inside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Miami leading by 16. Pass to Wiggins. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Wiggins has got 6.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Shots good by Kennard.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Wiggins left side. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for him.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Kennard. Uncovered. No good on the shot. Got it off in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Miami with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hero's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Miami. Here's Edwards. Pass to Edey. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And here is Hero. He has 6. Now Adebayo puts it up. Can't nail the jumper. Got a piece of it. That's the Heat on the break. Pass to Thor. No problem on the jumper in close. Thor's got 5 points so far.
Now, passing isn't the strongest part of Wiggins' game, but he is far from a selfish scorer.
To the paint. Here's Payne.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Hero, the bounce pass. Back to Adebayo. Nice move. And Adebayo throws it down.
A big man with handles. Don't be surprised when Bam moves like that.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Here's Adebayo. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
Edwards with it. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. It's blocked. They get it back. Edey can't hit.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? In transition, here comes Miami. And Wiggins throws it down.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Edwards.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Well, Heat leading by 22. Outside, Hero. Pass to Thorne. Now, Wiggins. Here's Hero. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Hero's got 8 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Right now, I've sent it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. Lets it fly, and he gets the jumper to drop. Edey's got 4 this quarter. And here are the Heat now. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Hackett. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Adebayo. Great D that time from Bane. Now Jackson. Nothing on the board. Outside, Bane. Edwards. Here's Edey. That one wide left. On the wing, Hackett. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Edwards. And so it's Miami, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Pippen. Clark with it. Picked up by Rozier. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Pippen. Inside. And then Bagley slams it in.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
Pass to Kennard. Back to Pippen. And here's Bagley. On the clock. 20 feet out. And it's Pippen missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. The three-pointer off the mark. On the wing, Mathurin. That's tipped. Here's Pippen. Down low. Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
To the inside. Pass to Tomjanovich. Good on the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Here's the three. Edey with the rebound. Outside, Bain. Outside, Edwards. Here's Edey. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
The stunning athletic ability of Edwards going up high for that alley-oop.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. That one, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. The kick out to Bain. Down low. Edey can't hit. The Heat leading by 22. Shot on the wing. He gets that one.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Bam Adebayo.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside, beyond the arc, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Inside, here's Edwards. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We've seen Wiggins play suffocating defense against great scorers.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Edey with the rebound. To the paint. No good that time. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams.
You never forget your first panic attack. Too big of a one, too many backs. No word of a lie, Jack. Trust me to try and get sidetracked. When I think of my first panic attack, I'm right back in the love shack. We've been here before, Jack, and we ended up with a side quack, and it's mass trauma to try and unpack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you see. You feel you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe.
Close call, Jack, you wasn't much fun that, so I go back. Retrace your old in a stack and life hacks. Let's not revisit our panic attacks. Life's hard enough, swap the tic-tacs. Give clean a try, Jack. Feed the fiend a Big Mac. I've tried that, and it's right back to blackjack.
So breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta believe. Just breathe whilst you're down on your knees. Just breathe, yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. Yeah, you just gotta breathe. See, lately I've been crying my heart out. What is happening to me? And how am I gonna calm down when my own mind's my worst enemy? Just breathe, tell me what you need. You're free, you're healed, but you gotta